So in today's class, we are going to talk about Coriolis component of of acceleration. Okay, guys. So what is this Coriolis component of acceleration, and when are we going to have to consider it? So both of those things we can see. Okay, whenever a link, whenever a link rotates. So I'll write the statement over here. Whenever a link rotates as well as translates, then we have this Coriolis component of acceleration. And now I want you to point out, do we have such links where a link rotates as well as reciprocates? We just see here if this link is there in this manner. Okay, if you have this link which you see in this way. Okay, now what can you say about this link? Definitely it has only one choice. This link can only rotate. So here only rotation is there. Sorry, only rotate. And now I will give you an example of another link. It's a slider which is sliding on this fixed surface. So here you can see it only translates. So now where do we find a link which rotates as well as translates? So which rotates as well as translates. So both these things are there in this type of mechanisms. You can see already we have seen a mechanism called Whitworth quick return mechanism, as well as you even have seen crank and slotted lever mechanism. Crank and slotted lever mechanism. Okay, so in these two mechanisms we have what? You have a link which can rotate as well as translate. So I'll just bring you from here to this point here. Okay, you have a link which rotates as well as translates. Add them up. This is where you see the Coriolis component of acceleration comes part. Okay, so now we will discuss few basics of how to identify which part is coming and which link is actually rotating as well as translating. So this part we need to discuss now. Okay, hold on. So if you see here, you can easily see that there is a slider and there is a link which is rotating, right? You can see two things, one of which is a slider and one of which is a rotating, right? So you can see that, assume that the link is rotating about O, assume this thing, okay, the link is rotating about O, and then the slider also is sliding. So if the link is rotating anti-clockwise, there are some rules now which you should note down. If the link is rotating anti-clockwise and the slider is moving up, you can see the velocity of slider here. Show that we are showing that the velocity of slider is moving up and link is moving anti-clockwise. Then you say that the Coriolis component of acceleration's direction can be told by rotating the velocity, linear velocity, by 90 degrees in the direction of rotation of the link. So the link is rotating anti-clockwise. Hold down this arrow, hold it, and try to rotate it anti-clockwise, right? 90 degrees. How will it look? It will look in this manner, right? So this is the direction of Coriolis component of acceleration. Coriolis component of acceleration, and its magnitude is 2 times omega into v, where omega is the angular velocity of the link, omega is of link, and v is of slider. I hope you will remember these 2 points. Omega is of link and V is of slider, and the acceleration is 2 times V into omega. That is the value of the magnitude. Sorry, that is the magnitude of the Coriolis component of acceleration. Now come to the next link. Assume that at this point O, the link is rotating clockwise and still the slider is moving up. So now what will you do? Take the velocity of the slider and rotate it clockwise, because the link is rotating clockwise. Rotate it clockwise for 90 degrees. Immediately you will see that Coriolis component of acceleration is in this direction and the magnitude is 2 times omega into V. The same thing goes for rest two of the examples. So if you see, the link is rotating anti-clockwise, and actually here the slider is coming downwards. So what will happen? I have to rotate the link, assuming that the rotation point is about this point, about the tail of the line which we drew for the velocity. Okay, you can see you rotate it anti-clockwise, it comes here. So this is the direction of Coriolis component of acceleration. And come here, assuming still the rotation about O, the link is rotating clockwise and the slider is moving down. If the slider is moving down, then rotate this velocity component clockwise with this as center, rotate it clockwise. It will move here for 90 degrees, rotate it. Then you will get 2 times omega into V, right? So here we learned, what did we learn? We learned the direction of Coriolis component of acceleration. Magnitude, I have already explained how to find out. The magnitude formula of Coriolis component of acceleration is 2 times omega into V. Omega is the angular velocity of link and V is the linear velocity of the slider. I hope you understood how to plot the Coriolis component of acceleration with the direction and magnitude.